Hello again from the Interbike trade show in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm John Stevenson with BikeRadar.com, and I'm on the booth of a new brand from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Foundry Cycles, and the brains behind Foundry Cycles is Jason Grant. Foundry Cycles, interesting brand name, speaks to me of industrial, practical working values. Is that what you're trying to do here?
Absolutely. What we've created is, in effect, an anti-pretentious, high-performance carbon fiber bicycle brand. It's really stripped down. It's not about the fantasy of riding in far-off destinations. It's more about where you live and where you ride is absolutely cool. And that the bike doesn't need to be a flashy trophy. It's more of a tool that allows the rider to maximize their everyday experience of riding.
And as a result, these bikes are very understated. You haven't got flashy shapes and general weirdness. You haven't even got flashy color schemes.
No flashy color schemes. We don't even have a large logo on the down tube. The only place on the bike that actually says Foundry is tucked down by the bottom bracket. The Router is our entry into the carbon mountain bike market. It's our first hardtail, obviously. It's really a go fast, quick turning 439 millimeters in the chainstays, 72-degree head angle. But we did make sure that it was a press fit head tube so that for those riders that want to slow it down, it is Cane Creek angle set compatible. 973 grams in the frame, so it's actually one of the lighter hardtail 29ers on the market today. Again, it's a joy to ride. It's very, very fast, and pretty much anyone that rides that has ridden it is just fallen in love with it right away.
Sounds like a really pragmatic bike. What's it retail for?
Well, we have 3 build specs, an X7, an X9, and an XX, so it's anywhere from $2,800 to $5,000 MSRP.
And it's not just mountain bikes, you've got cyclo-cross bikes and road bikes in the line as well. Here we are with the Auger cyclo-cross bike then, Jason. This looks to me like very much a pure race crosser and up to the minute disc brakes.
Absolutely. It is a pure race bike at this point. Certainly you could put some fenders on it, some clip-on fenders, and make it into a little bit more of a commuter. But we did opt to go for more of the racing angle on this bike. And as you pointed out, it does have disc brakes. We also offer a cantilever version, but what we've seen, interestingly enough, is 9-to-1 sales towards the disc brakes. So disc brakes are absolutely on cyclocross bikes, the wave of the future. And also here in America, especially in the Midwest, there's this whole phenomenon called like gravel racing, things like the Dirty Kansas 200. And we've seen a lot of folks and a lot of dealers very much attracted to this bike for the purpose of gravel racing.
Okay, so that takes you down gravel roads. Let's go and look at something that's clearly intended purely for proper tarmac roads. And last but not least, road bikes. Sure,
this is the Foundry Ratchet, our entry into the road bike market. The idea with this bike was to create a roadies road bike. So it has a very, what you would consider a more slack head angle. It's 72 degrees, and what that does is it creates a very stable feel on the road. So after a long century ride, you're not going to be so tired and the bike's not going to be so twitchy, and on descents it's going to feel very, very stable. A few other things we've done is with the layup of the carbon, we've made a very compliant rear end, so it actually has a little bit of give to it in the right way. It's not a sprinter's bike, but it's certainly something that is capable of being raced in a weekend road race or your local crit. The other thing that we've done to smooth up the ride is we use a little bit wider rim and a little bit wider tires. So you're not really giving up much in terms of efficiency, but you do get a more compliant, smooth, and comfortable ride on the bike.
And I'm looking at the details here, and I'm seeing 25mm tires with a reasonable amount of room around them as well. So you're looking at another ride comfort aspect there.
Absolutely, and you can actually get clip-on fenders into this bike as well, so it makes it a little bit more of a tool and not so much of a trophy, again, being part of more on brand for us.
What's the bare frame weight then?
The bare frame on this is 950 grams without a fork, so it's actually very competitive, very lightweight, but again, it's a true roadies road bike, and weight is probably not their ultimate goal with a bike like this.
And what retail prices are we looking at for the range?
We have 2 models. Well, obviously we have a frame set, and then we have a force build and a red build at $31.99 and $41.99 respectively.
They look great. This is totally my kind of road bike.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I hope you buy one.
So that's a new range of bikes from Foundry Cycles out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. I'm John Stevenson with BikeRadar.com. I'm at the Interbike trade show in Las Vegas, Nevada, and we'll be back with more new bikes and gear from Interbike over the next couple of days.